Hi, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the quality issue when it comes to RVs. You know, so many people have bought an RV and they say that within months the thing just starts falling apart. What's going on? How come the RV industry can't make a better built RV? I mean, some manufacturers obviously do a better job than others, but generally speaking, across the entire RV industry, there is a lot of room for quality improvement. You're getting ready to learn a little bit, I think, some information that you're not going to hear anyplace else. If you find this of interest, of value, please hit the subscribe button and consider sharing it with your family and friends at RV, because I think that we need to get this message out. The more people that know about this, the more the chances are that maybe manufacturers will listen, and hopefully that will trickle down to you and me, the consumer, in a better built RV product.
Help me understand a little bit about the differences between the automotive industry and the RV industry. There was a time when the automotive industry was known for building junk, at least American manufacturers. They don't do that anymore. Almost every car built today is a well-built car, every brand.
Why is that?
You tell me.
The Japanese.
Yeah, imports.
The Japanese. And the Japanese convinced America that a better car could be built. And then the Americans had to have a 3-year warranty to compete with them. And I think this is going, what are we going to do to improve quality in RVs?
Right.
We're not going to have competition from the Japanese, but we can improve quality greatly if the manufacturers issue not a 1-year warranty, but a true 2-year. There's a lot of 2-year warranties out there that are crap. Really, really, really a 2-year warranty, preferably a 3, but let's take one step at a time. Forest River's working on that. When we have a real 2-year warranty, they have to maintain their quality. Otherwise, it eats them alive in the back end. That, and you know who learned that in the American automobile business was Lee Iacocca. It was Lee Iacocca who took over a dying Chrysler and said, well, we're going to have a 3-year warranty and hire Ricardo Montalban to sell our cars. No, the 3-year warranty sold the cars because the quality had to go up because the manufacturing division was charged all those warranty claims. That's what will solve it here. Now, I've made mention of the fact that Forest River is owned by Warren Buffett, but the founder is still in charge of the company. That's Pete Legal. This is Pete Legal's goal. 2-year warranty, eventually a 3, have the highest quality RVs ever made. Maybe he's got a little Lee Iacocca in him.
Okay, well, I understand that automotive dealers don't make as much on the front end when they sell a new car or a truck as they do on the financing, the back end, the service of that vehicle. That is true, right?
Not exactly, especially not in the last 2 years. But what you're talking about is every business is like a bucket, and the revenues you take in are poured into that bucket, but the bucket's got a bunch of holes in it and it's leaking away. What car dealers are much better at than RV dealers is plugging those holes. Those holes don't leak away because they've got systems in place so that costs don't accrue to them. They pass on the cost to manufacturers, or they simply don't accrue them because their goods don't have the problems. We're going there. We're getting there.
But if an RV dealer makes a ton of money up front on the sale, not very much money in the service. They make money in service, but they don't have enough bays. They don't have enough technicians.
No, Alan, most RV dealers don't make money in their service department. We do, but most don't.
But then why should they even care about delivering a quality RV? I know you do, but there's a lot of dealers. If you're going to make all the money up front, see ya. Why should I care about the service?
That's a problem I can't solve right now because I was ignored 27 years ago.
What do you mean?
Those things that make the car business self-sufficient, tighten it up, make them responsive to the customer, prevent them from cheating their own customers, prevent them from eating the reputations of General Motors, Ford. Those are all spelled out in the document called a franchise agreement. RV dealers don't have franchise agreements. Winnebago dealers have kind of a primitive form of the franchise agreement, but they don't have a proper franchise agreement.
I have heard this argument, so to speak, and dealers and manufacturers say, no, we have franchise agreements, but they're not the same as automotive franchise agreements.
Automotive franchise agreements spell out everybody's responsibility and effectively protect the reputations of the manufacturer. And they have penalties for dealers that are bad actors, right up to and including the death penalty, where you are terminated, you are canceled. When I was pushing for a master franchise agreement in the RV industry, the poobahs in the industry said to me, oh, we're getting along fine without it, and if we tack that on, we'll just attract lots and lots of lawyers. Well, they got their lots and lots of lawyers, but not in the way they wanted them. So I'm sorry I don't have a better answer for you, but that is the ultimate solution. There are movements right now to bring franchise agreements about, but the organizations that will resist and legally be able to resist are the big chains. The big chains don't want franchise agreements. They love it the way it is. All of their malfeasance they can turn back on the manufacturer. Can you imagine what a fine relationship they have?
It's just sad. It's all about the money. It's all about the money with too many of these big chain dealers.
Money is money, but this is all about the quick money, pushing their share prices up. That's not business.
Yeah.
That's speculation.
Every time I talk with Kevin Frazer, I learn so very much. Up until just a few months ago, I did not realize how much different the franchise agreements are in the RV industry than they are in the automotive industry. Did you know what Kevin was explaining? How different they are between the RV industry and the automotive industry? Drop a comment down below if you would. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. I'll see you again in the next video.